questions that everybody's going to ask. And I also just want to welcome everybody, Alia, Usama, and Yumna. So Yumna, you need to put on your camera so that we can see you. We all know that you are beautiful naturally, but we want to see your lip gloss. Awesome. Yeah, so I am a coach and mother of 4. So amazing opportunity for me to be able to work from home around my kids and really look forward to seeing them grow up, seeing their milestones and becoming the professional and successful businesswoman that I want to be.
That's wonderful, Shia. Beautiful. Who want to go next, Sija or Fariha?
I can go. My name is Sija and I am originally from India, but I live in the United States in Dallas for the last 20 years. I'm a mom, I'm a coach with Million Stars Academy, and I'm also a human resource professional. I do have work. I have work experience, education, and but this coaching gives me, Million Stars Academy coaching gives me the tools and the techniques to use it in a practical way and apply it to real life. And I'm also the community manager with Team Fatima. So welcome, everybody.
Thank you, Sija. And you, Fariha? Please
yes, hello. Yes, thank you, Janine. I'll go next. I'm Fariha, and I'm from Pakistan, and I'm living in Malaysia for now. I have 3 children, and I joined Million Stars Academy 4 months ago, and it was a life-changing experience for me. And I have changed so much over a short period of time that I'm really enjoying myself. And
did she? Oh, okay. Thank you, Fariha, so much. So yeah, I just see that somebody else is coming on. Hello. I'm not sure about your name, T. Ahmed. Welcome to the call. So good to have you here. We were just introducing each other and saying hello. So I will go last. So my name is Janine El Hinabi. I'm also a Million Stars coach. And I live in Switzerland. I have 4 children, and if you hear some background noise, these are my children not listening to me. They'll be quiet here, so sorry about that. And yeah, so we're really here for you to, you know, to make it easier for you to make a decision. I think, you know, so you can, yeah, make a better decision, basically. So I don't know if there is somebody who want to go first, maybe ask a question, or we should choose someone who want to go first. So you just can hold up your hand, or yeah, or we will pick somebody. What would you like? Yumna, you want to go first?
Yumna's out the gate.
Shyam. Hi everybody. I had to fix myself up because I didn't know that we were actually going to be on video, and it's lovely to see some familiar faces. I see Alia Bulli. I think we worked together sometime at a previous company, so that's really nice. And also my coach Shyam is here as well. So I am currently in transition. So I'm currently working for a what do we call it? A government entity. Which I thought I actually joined because of its purpose to fund underprivileged youth to actually study further. However, the organization kind of works against my personal principles, so I'm transitioning into setting up my own little business as a coach. I've been coaching for about 2 years, formally after I got my qualification. But I needed this kind of boost in order to really, you know, take the stand and get out of this imposter syndrome. So I actually signed up and met Shyam, who is my coach at the moment, and she introduced me to the Million Stars Academy and the approach. And yeah, I'm just looking forward and love absorbing and working with women who are in the same kind of boat. I am married for 23 years to the same guy, but I had broken service, if you can call it that, of about a year and a half, which is quite a funny story. But anyway, so, and I'm also a mom to 4 beautiful children. I've got a 4-year-old, 13-year-old, 22-year-old, and a 19-year-old, somewhere in between. But loving being a mom, loving learning, loving sharing, loving helping other people, and love meeting people. So yeah, that's me. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So Yumna, do you have any questions?
I think Shiab has been good at answering most of my questions, but I think what was one of the things that stood out for me was around being able to package. You know, the Million Stars Academy is so amazing at giving the information and the content. I think a lot of us are attracted to that. But it is about whether we are able to personalize it and change some of the modules based on our niche, because our niche might be something completely different, and is the opportunity to actually personalize the actual content. So that was what one of the questions from my side. Thank you.
So if I got that right, so your question is if you can personalize the content so you can give it to your customers in a like in the way you would like it, like if you can really get it to your niche. Is that what you are asking for?
Yeah, so my niche is around leadership and leadership development of women, as well as business. But I'm favored towards the leadership angle because that's where my passion is. So it's about people in the corporate sector who wants to become or take on a role of a leader, and or those that are already in a leadership role, females obviously, and those that want to explore or change their career path. So it's kind of there. So my question would be, so if the content is around creating a business, I would like to know whether I'd be able to take some of the content, shuffle it around a little bit so that I can personalize it to suit my client who might not necessarily want to start her own business. She might just want to become a better manager or manage a team differently and so forth. So that's my question.
Yes, thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, yes, you're totally. It's available to really get the content from Million Stars and also to personalize it. So you can take the content that fits your niche already, and then just switch it around a little bit so it really fits for your niche. So that is, it's really an amazing thing inside the academy. And I think Shiam already did really a good job because she's my accountability partner inside
She's dangerous. Janine, she's dangerous. I mean, I fear her. I sit when I not in a bad way, but when I have to do a call, I literally, the house goes quiet. I swear the kids are all out of the way. My husband's kind of like, it's that time of the night. And I really respect her because she keeps me accountable, and in her way, she kind of pushes me to be able to do what we deliver on. And there's one thing that's still outstanding, and I know it's gonna come to me on Wednesday, but I hope that this week was so busy. I was there. I was one of the lucky ones to be able to be there, to be present. And I just think that, I still have a few days to catch up to her little thing that she had asked me to do, but it'll happen. But she's really good. I'm really happy to be part of her group. So thank you.
I think that, Yumna, that's called tough love.
You know, can I just add also? I think, Yumna, that's a great question. And if you want to get more detailed on that, then I would suggest you come back on when we have the Q&A with Fatima. But definitely, Million Stars Academy is something that can be adapted to any niche. I mean, we all come from different niches, and we fit it within our business. We accommodate the Million Stars into the business, incorporate everything. So, I have that question, and when you come on, when Fatima is around, post the question to her as well. She'll give you a bit more background and detailed into that as well.
Thank you. Thanks, Shiam.
Anyone else with a question? I see Brittany joined us, and Abiba's also here. Hi, everybody. Anybody else with a question, Janine?
Yeah, and I just wanted to say, if you guys could turn on your cameras, that would be wonderful, so we can see it, and we can see if you got your lip gloss.
Janine, you can you come closer to your mic? We cannot hear you properly.
Yes, sure.
Thanks.
And just 1 second, I need to tell my family.
Okay.
Brittany, do you have your lip gloss, Brittany? Can we see your lip glosses, ladies?
Are we supposed to put this on now? Or?
Yeah, yes,
You can.
we wanted to shine on camera.
I don't even know when last
Absolutely.
I don't even know when last I wore makeup. I mean, lockdown just tortured us. It took the heels away. It took the ironing of the outfit in the morning for work away. We are so spoiled, and now we have to put on lip gloss.
Does anybody else have a question? Tasneem.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I don't really have a question at the moment. I know I've had a lot of questions before, but I do want to say, you know, I actually haven't started coaching yet. I do have my certifications, but I haven't started coaching yet, just because of my own, you know, just some things that I'm trying to get through right now, some family things and things like that. So inshallah, hoping to start next year. And but it's been really nice going through this workshop, and because so many fears and so many getting the mindset aligned has been a really big thing for me. And so trying to kind of bring that up to the surface and really hitting it, you know, straight and trying to, you know, let go of all the negative thinking. You know, so much of it was just playing small, and it's just so nice to see so many successful people with my background. So you see that, you know, I'm in the US, and so you know, you see that with a lot of, you know, people from different backgrounds, but it's just so nice because I have not yet I've only seen one person who is a coach who is of, you know, my background, Muslim, Indian, and all that kind of stuff. And so seeing so many people in Fatima's workshop, and just hearing the, you know, the tremendous goals that people are aspiring to achieve is just mind-blowing. It's just like, oh my gosh, we can do that. We can actually set that kind of goal and go for it, and not feel like, oh, this is not possible. So it's been really wonderful for me to just kind of start breaking through some of those internal blocks, and then just hearing other people's stories. So I'm just really thankful for that. And so I just wanted to say that. I don't have a question at the moment, but I'm sure I'll start having some as we go along. Thank you, Janine. Thank you. And thank you, all of you.
Okay. Oh, Janine, I think you muted, Janine, or your sound is not working.
We cannot hear you, Janine.
Thank you for sharing that, Tasneem. I hope that everybody is also, you know, if you want to speak to Fatima, don't forget to book your call to get on the call with her and have your one-on-one conversation with her. It's really exciting, and the things that you can ask her, you know, if you don't want to ask it on this platform in front of everybody else, definitely keep your question for her, and then maybe just ask her when you do your one-on-one. So I'm Janine, are you still no sound?
I'm not sure. Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's soft, but we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Very
You
light.
can take over.
A bit closer. So, yeah. So thank you so much for sharing. Otherwise, you will need to take over, Shiam. So
Okay,
yeah,
no
just,
problem.
if you have a question coming up, just share that with us, or type it in the chat, or like Shiam said, just you know, come and bring that question when Fatima is live tonight with her question and answer session. So anybody else want to go with a question or just a comment, what you got out of the workshop, because that might also be very helpful for the others here on the call. Alia, Whitney, Omusama.
I can go.
So if I can say something.
Please.
Oh, Alia, okay.
Hello.
I'm good, I'm good. That's fine, I can go after.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Kother, actually. I think my
No,
son
I couldn't hear. It's really.
I think my son did this as Umusama. I'm a psychologist. I work with children with special needs, actually. I work with kids with autism, CP, Down syndrome, you name it, I work with them. And actually, I have a private practice, and the parents actually bring their kids to me in my office. I am also doing online courses through Teachable. And actually, I'm not interested, actually, it's not my niche to coach women to be entrepreneurs. My niche is for working with kids with different needs, and that's my niche, and that is, what I do. That's what I've been doing for 30 years. I'm American, but I've lived here for 30 years. I live in Oman. And so actually, I have a center as well. I have a center for children with disabilities. I opened that in 2007 with my ex-husband. And he was my husband at the time, but now he's my ex-husband. He's still my partner. But, my niche is to help kids that can't help themselves, basically.
Awesome. That's really awesome. So with Million Stars Academy, I just wanted to clarify, it's not just, we don't just coach women to become, to coach other women to become entrepreneurs. We're coaching and it's empowering women to be able to start their businesses in the coaching field. And I hope you're going to be on the Zoom call later with Fatima as well. So just to get a bit more info, and someone might ask a question that you can, that you can use the answer for yourself with as well.
Yes, absolutely. And I want to also add to this here, we have now in Million Stars Academy, we have ladies with so many different niches. We have Soha, who is doing laughter yoga. We have Ellie, who is helping ladies who are coming to Canada to feel more confident. So it's not only about coaching women entrepreneurs. Everybody is really choosing her niche after doing the branding with archetypes. And then, this is really so, very unique that everybody has a different niche, and it's very helpful to see everybody doing their thing and still having that collaboration. So it's really amazing. That's what I wanted to add to this.
Definitely.
I see a question in the chat from Yumna about managers. How big is the academy? Janine, do you want to?
Yes, thank you, Sija. Do you want to speak about this? Do you know?
Sure. The academy, to the best of my knowledge, because I just joined them 3 months ago to this group. The academy is, we have about 20 to 25 women in the group who work with different professions all over the world, and we support each other. So for example, when Janine was talking about a few members who are we just create and recreate ourselves here. And at the same time, we are not afraid to fall But yes, it's always, there's a fear that, oh, I don't know if it will work out for me. But there are so many women who would support you to go for what you really want to do. And that is the beauty of this academy. The little that I've been here, I have completely turned around my life 360 degrees. Literally, like, time for everything, time to be with my family, and at the same time, expand my career. So what more does a woman want? And the support of all these amazing, powerful people. So the academy is at the same time a small knit of group of people, if you think in that way, but you really have your reach across the world. So that is the power of it. So I don't know. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. Yeah, but I love joining. We have so much fun. It's like
so
really,
much.
really fun place. And yeah, we just have a very good sense of humor about our success and failures. So and we don't say it as a failure, because we just say we'll try again. And we have so many people who really literally kick our butts in a way, like make sure that you are on track and you get and achieve your goals. So that is what the academy is about, in short.
Thank you, Sija.
You're welcome.
Yes, I wanted to add something.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that you guys could hear me. So I wanted to say that Academy has almost 23 to 24 students, and it's just not about the number of students, it's about the participation. And because we have women coming from all parts of the world, there's someone from America, someone is from Canada, and so we have a very diverse experience. And it's just not about how big the community is, it's about the content that we all are creating together and the collaborations that we're having, because we also have practice buddies in our group with whom we can practice as our prospective clients. And this has given us a lot of experience. And so the community is actually very huge if you try to measure it, because we also have students from the tribe of spiritual entrepreneurs who are interacting with us. So in turn, we're getting a very huge experience from the whole Million Stars Academy. And I would like to ask a question from Yumna, that I would like to know that what is your feeling about being surrounded with the tribe of spiritual entrepreneurs and the community of the Million Star students?
So if I can just repeat the question, so I never thought I was going to be asked the question in this group. I love the energy, by the way, because I really firstly didn't expect to show face in this group, and then I am kind of jealous a little bit, because I know, Fariha, you send messages to me often, and Shyam obviously as well. But I really can feel like there's a vibe or an energy and connection. And I think only when I saw Fatima in action did I realize where the energy was coming from. So in order to have an organization, whether it is 20 people or 10 people or even 5, it really takes a strong appetite to have the energy of the leader, filter through the organization, if I can call it that. So I really am impressed. So I'm firstly jealous that you guys have this cool vibe, because it's like sisterhood and let's say queenhood. Let's Fatima not here, but anyway, it's queenhood. But yeah, so you wanted to know what you think my impression was of the organization. So I it's been quite a tough thing for me, I have to say. Because you know how it is, you go, you study formally, you do coaching. I mean, I did my MPhil in management coaching, and so I got exposure to. I'm busy. Can you see mommy's busy, baby? Yeah, sorry. Yes, you can go swim. Yes, you can. Sorry, guys. I'll come outside as soon as I'm finished. Yeah, okay, I'll come watch. No, it's fine. So to me, I'll tell you what my journey has been. So I went and studied coaching, and what then happened was, because I love learning, I kind of I absorb a lot. So through the coaching, it's been 2 years of formal studies, and I had the opportunity to learn what, all these executive terms and all these beautiful phrases, and studies, and I had to do a thesis and stuff, and it was really interesting and overwhelming and exciting at the same time. And then we finish, you graduate, and now all our students are going, okay, so what do we do now? Because now we have the education, we're now supposed to continue our coaching, but how do we actually get our names out there? So I also read a lot, and you can. There's such an immense, and I think Janine, when you mentioned it yesterday, there's such a lot of information available, in the market right now, and I get very overwhelmed. But when I met Shyam and she shared what she did, and about the academy, what I literally, when I saw some of the material she had given me, I kind of went, oh my gosh, this is the missing link. This is that piece whereby you kind of go, this is actually what I needed. And as I went through the program, I could see that, to me, it almost felt like Fatima and what she's established with her teams and stuff like that has a definite and sincere way of putting out a really good quality product into play. I mean, it's not the stuff that the material and the opportunities, and it's really well thought through. And I really just love that, because I've been on those, those sessions that Fatima had said, people say, you know what, join this, pay so much money and you'll get this with that. And I kind of go, oh my gosh, because I did think that initially. I thought, oh my God, what am I getting myself up to? My initial thoughts, obviously. But looking at it now, after meeting with Shyam and going through this process, I just really felt like I should never have done my master's in coaching. I should never have done that thesis. I could have just taken the shortcut and did this, and it cost the exact same amount of money. And I'm blessed that I was able to do that. But I really, I am in awe of feeling this vibe and this hype of energy. And I really, I mean, I've stepped up. I've joined the journey with Shyam, and I really just think that it's something that. I've already started speaking to my fellow friends that studied with me, and they kind of going, really? Oh, okay, we didn't know. Share that, and I'm kind of going, no, this is million star stuff. You guys can't just get access to it. You really have to be in the right frame of mind to understand it. So I really am impressed with what I've seen and what I've been exposed to thus far. So Aricha was bribing me via chat saying, are you going to join? And I thought, what, I wished I didn't commit myself to Shyam, but then Shyam would kill me and she wouldn't make her $50,000 for the month. So, but yes, I'm happy where I am right now with Shyam, and I'll be working with her obviously going forward. But who knows? I'm much better at being able to market it to my friends and colleagues and other women who I obviously will be coaching and working with. But yeah, I do absolutely love the material, the content, the vibe, the energy, and the strong drive from Fatima, who tapped me to sleep last night, by the way. I missed the video because I had some other things I needed to do. So I did my tapping, and I swear to you, I didn't sleep that well in a long time. So this morning I was so angry when my alarm went off because I really just wanted to continue that piece. But yeah, so I've learned a little bit more about tapping and just huge new amounts of knowledge and energy that's coming through. So yeah, I hope that answered you, Fariha. I'm not going to talk anymore because there's a lot of women here. They can also talk. So yeah, so that's me. Thank you. I hope I answered the question.
Yeah, I would like to add to Yumna, thank you so much for bringing this aspect to it, because even I have 4 degrees. I was a PhD student once upon a time in management, in HR, published and everything. But when I came to the Million Stars Academy, I really got to know that what was missing for me was that how do I apply what I have learned in real life? And that exactly is what you're sharing right now. So in one line, it said that the missing link is your application and how are you going to generate income and support yourself and your community and the women around you. And in this case, it's like we support women across the world. So thank you for bringing that up, Yumna. A very key element of the space that we work here with.
Thank you so much, ladies. I just wanted to say hello to a couple of new ladies who joined us here, Razan and Sadia and Soha and Ranjini. Welcome to the call. If you guys would like to turn on your camera and show us your lip gloss, that would be awesome. And it's so good to have you here. We're just having a chat and sharing about Million Stars Academy and looking for your questions. And I think Ranjini, hello. She is also inside Million Stars Academy. Maybe you saw already her testimonial inside the group. And I think she wanted to share a little bit with you guys here on the call about Million Stars Academy. So please go ahead, Ranjini.
Thank you, Janine. I hope my voice is audible. And I just quickly put my gloss and came put the video on. And I love that tagline. Shine with your lip gloss also. Yeah, perfect. So thank you for creating this to share what's available in Million Stars. So I've been an entrepreneur for more than 4 years. I quit my corporate job to become an entrepreneur. And business is new to me. Like I have a background of working very hard, being a techie. It's like setting a goal for yourself and working hard towards it. And sometimes you achieve it, and many times you achieve it because you work really hard. And that was the kind of person I was before becoming an entrepreneur. But being an entrepreneur, the journey is totally different. You need to make money, you need to manage people, and you need to look good, and you need to have positive energy all the time because you can't go down. You have to inspire your team. You have to take care of your family. You make money because business is an investment. So it was a different ball game altogether. And I have my own ride as an entrepreneur. Like I have my success, I have my failures as an entrepreneur. But what difference as a Million Stars student or being coached by Fatima and being part of this community, I could really see that what I was missing as an entrepreneur when I came to Million Stars. Now, the big difference here is your mindset. So when I was, it was my own choice to quit my job and become an entrepreneur. So I had my own, I had to put a lot of energy to convince people like, I'm on the right way, I'm doing the right thing. So somewhere there is always a fear that will hold you back, to pull you down, because people around you are waiting to tell you this went wrong, that went wrong. More than appreciating the success of what you're making, people around you, they really love to find the fault and mistakes that you do. But Million Stars made a difference is the community that I'm in, the sisters. And I'm so blessed. I have shared in my testimonial to have these communities because they don't treat me that way. They believe in me more than I do in myself. And that has huge impact. The way I think and the way I'm actually executing my business as a coach. I'm creating my programs, I'm doing all the action. And however it is, there is an impact of having an environment that wants your growth. And that's something that I missed earlier because my fear became more powerful than my faith. And the third thing, the next thing that I would tell is the coach. You must have a mentor. So if you are successful, you have a coach. So I really don't have a word that Fatima picked me from where I am and put me in Million Stars, and she has really brushed that dust off me to make me a star. So that I'm a coach and I want to be like her for my coaches, the people I train, the people I impact, because that's a huge responsibility. The way she's showing up. And I often ask her, like, what's the secret of your energy? And I want to be like that. So a coach matters. Your mentor, your success depends on your coach. And Fatima is somebody you can lean on. And I'm a live testimony. So all who are waiting on the edge, please jump. Thank you.
So Ranjini, thank you so much for sharing. And can you share with us just one more thing, because I think like 4 weeks ago or something, you shared something about what your kids are saying to you when they hear you talking on video.
Oh my God. So the level of training, ladies, you can imagine, I am a very good student. I copy my mentor like anything. And my children, when they watch my videos, are like, because they sometimes just hear the audio. So they're like, Mom, you're sounding like your ma'am. And I literally have that accent. I literally have that, the style, but just that I'm a little slower. But Fatima has huge speed and energy. So yeah, that's the kind of training happening. And I'm a good student.
Yes, you are, for sure. Thank you so much, Ranjini, for sharing. So yeah, anybody else? I see some other students of Million Stars Academy here. Somebody want to share, or some of the participants of the workshop? Do you have a question? You can raise your hand physically, or there's other, like, to make a reaction in the chat. And welcome also to Kenisha. And the screen keeps jumping around, so I get confused. Who did I say hello to or not? Hello Aisha, hello Cheryl. If you guys could turn on your camera so we can see you and we can see if you got your lip gloss, that would be awesome. And yeah, just please share with us. Oh, Soha also got the lip gloss with her. So yeah, please tell us.
Janine?
Yes?
I think we should just pick someone, because nobody's going to ask a question. So Brittany, if you can introduce yourself and just tell us what your impression was of the MSN, if you have any questions.
Hi, yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. I have terrible connection over here. It's snowing.
Awesome. It's fine.
But yeah, well,
We can hear you. Go ahead.
I'm in startup, so I'm working on spiritual sobriety coaching and getting that kind of off the ground. I don't necessarily have any questions. I was attracted to the queendom and just being in that power. Yeah, this was very powerful and very valuable for me. I really appreciated it.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, thank you for showing up every day, Brittany, and doing your homework and participating fully and getting the maximum out of the workshop. And that really adds value, and you're really taking that value for yourself. So thank you for your active participation.
Of course.
Okay, who's next?
Would Sadia want to share something? I know she's off camera and she came in on for some time.
Hey.
Hi, Sadia, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay, thanks. And how are you guys?
Good. You have a question
listening.
or something to share? Go ahead.
Okay, questions. I posted my questions yesterday, but then I think I forgot most of them, and some of them did get answered during the what's this thing yesterday. The one of Janine, as well as the one prior to that. And I think I may have missed a response of one of the questions that I had. Like with me, I don't think I'm already at the stage of, starting my own coaching business. This was my first exposure to coaching itself, like in general. I've never paid attention to anything that had to do with coaching, mainly because I don't know, I never ever saw it as like a field that I would want to penetrate. And I've been having like a lot of difficulty now trying to find my niche. Because like each time somebody mentions, like that's their niche, then I'm like, okay, maybe I could also fall into something like that. And then the more I look into it, then the more I pull away from it. So like what drew me to the Million Stars Academy, it, actually not even, I didn't even really know about the entire academy. I was just impressed by, I attended a conference, an online conference, and Sister Fatima was presenting a very short, like I think she had less than 30 minutes. And in that 30 minutes, like her energy just, it like completely drew me towards her. And like in the ending, she did make mention of the fact that if you would like her to, if you would like to contact her, then you must just, like notify her. And since then, like I've been, like trying my best to follow. And I'm not yet at a stage where I can afford to be at the academy, but I surely am. I have written it down as a goal of mine. If not this year, not next year, but eventually I would like to be at at the academy, even if it's not for coaching, but for me to be able to get an insight more on myself as a person, because I feel like there's a lot that I still need to learn about me. And with Sister Fatima's energy and the entire team, like getting to know the rest of you guys has been like amazing, because like it's just this big ball of energy that I feel everybody would love to be a part of. Like it's just amazing. And yeah, that's, and I had a call with Sister Shiam, and the way we connected was amazing. It's almost like each time I said something, then she had like the perfect response to it. Each time I mentioned like, an obstacle that I have, then, like she had like, and you could hear like, the genuineness, that she wasn't just giving me a response that I'm looking for. But after having viewed her videos, I noticed that like that is a genuine connection, and it is a background that a lot of women worldwide are sharing. And having a platform like this here is amazing, because then you get to interact with so many other different individuals from completely different backgrounds, but then our challenges are so similar. And being able to overcome these challenges from other people's experiences and exposures is just amazing. So yeah, like basically that's just thanks to all of you guys. And the Sasija also contacted me, and yeah, we seem to be connecting well also. So I'm hoping to develop relationships, even though like I don't think, like if I must be completely honest, I've never taken credit, and I don't have a credit score, so I can't say I'm willing to go and take credit in order to, to go and take a loan in order for me to sign up or register for the academy. But yeah, like with the tapping of yesterday, I surely do believe that I will attract that money somehow. And hopefully with time I will also be a part of the Million Stars Academy. And I'm a qualified electrician by profession, but I've just been having a really hard time finding a job. And it was due to my negativity. Like I've been, like a very negative person. So I think that, like with the tapping, I will find my way through either to a job that will allow me to get the finances, or something will come up. But I am surely gonna be a Million Star Academy student in the very near future, hopefully. Thank
Thank
you.
you for sharing, Sadia. I have something to tell you. Like, you're very unique. So when I first looked at you and I was connecting with you, I did catch that you were an electrician, and talk about breaking stereotypes. And so for the first time, I was like, oh, women electrician. I'm like, is she really a woman or it's a guy? Like, I do not know who this person is. So for me, I was in that space for some time till I connected with you. And I'm like, oh my God, look at, so it was so much of a learning experience even for me. So what I have to tell you, Sadia, you're so unique. Like, you have so many skills, like the fact that you are an electrician, like I cannot be an electrician. Trust me, I'm scared of electricity. So the fact that you bring that uniqueness to us, or to yourself, and you're sharing that about yourself so authentically and so real, it's real. So there are many women out there who are in this technical field. People have a different perception about them. It's very clear. Like I personally, I have it too, because I didn't know who you were. And when I started connecting with you, I'm like, oh wow, there's a woman here who's an electrician and who really can do something for the world and something for herself. So thank you for sharing and coming and joining this place. It's amazing. I'm happy that you found value, and we are so happy to have you here. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Sadia. That was really wonderful share. Thank you so much. And I want to pick the next one who's going to speak. I see Habiba here, who's also a Million Stars coach. So can you please share with us? And after this, if Soha also could share with us about her experience in Million Stars. Thank you so much.
Okay, I don't have my earphones. Am I good? Can you hear me?
Yes, it's good.
Okay, awesome. Hello, everyone. Hello, coaches. Where is Soha? I want to see her face because I haven't spoken to her this week. And I missed my accountability partner. And Alia, so good to see you. So I just want to say to everyone, there you are. Hello, Soha. So literally, I was in your position 3 months ago. So I was in Command Your Business in September. And funny enough, I had all the same thoughts about this is such an amazing group. And at the time, I had certified in June as a life coach, and I had my certificate, and it was just like, go out there, get clients, get your ideal clients. What is your niche? And like Janine, I didn't know my niche for like the longest time. So when they told me this, it wasn't that simple for me. So I then took up an additional certification because, in the coaching industry, that is just what you do because you feel like you don't know enough. So when I took up an additional certification, I found out that it was actually only a foundation to a 3-step course. And before taking the second step, by some miracle, I still don't know how I was introduced to Fatima and the Million Stars Academy and spiritual entrepreneurs. I luckily was introduced to Command Your Business like a queen. And I am also in a third world country. I am in South Africa. At the time, I was 29. I did not have the financial means to be a Million Stars coach. I left my job prior to COVID, not knowing that COVID was going to happen. So I was technically unemployed. But I just followed Fatima's advice. I even booked a call and canceled because of the belief that I could not afford the program. And literally all she told me was, if this program is for you, you will be guided for me to be your coach. That was it. That was all. I was expecting some like hardcore sales pitch or something, and there was nothing. And I am now a Million Stars coach. Literally, month end comes, somehow that money comes into my account and I pay my tuition. It is the craziest thing. So if you have an intention to be a Million Stars coach, just make that intention. You don't know the power of these women, and it's each and every one of them. You might not have the capacity to talk to all of them, but it's just amazing how your social media becomes this positive part of your life. So I didn't have any social media, absolutely no social media accounts. And once I joined Million Stars Academy, I was able to show up online. I was able to change my branding. I now know my niche, and I have my branding. And there's this amazing network of people. And if you think of just Fatima as herself, like having someone so phenomenal as your business coach, not someone, and I can speak from experience. I've been told that I am too loud, I am too dominant. I don't know what else I've been told. And with Fatima, it was like, you be yourself. You be your authentic self. What will happen is we will just kind of make sure that you show up accordingly, because you want to show up as a $1,000,000 coach. And I can be honest in saying that I'm not even fully there in the mindset, but I know I am launching my own coaching program in the new year. I don't know how I'm going to have the confidence to do that, but I know that it's going to happen. So if you haven't booked your call yet with Fatima, make sure that you do that. If you have any questions, you can ask Janine. I'm like an official Janine stalker. I am always asking her questions. Till today, even though I'm a coach already, I am still always asking her questions. And if she does, she usually replies like this. If she's busy, then I will go to Fariha. Like it's there's always just someone to assist you. And I think what I love is that it's coaches from across the globe. So sometimes you think that what you are going through, it's a community thing, or it's a country thing, or it's just a mindset thing. But then you speak to a coach in America or India or Switzerland, and you realize that you are going through the same thing. So imagine if this is the network of women that are going through this, how much of your clients are not going through what you are going through? So I really wish you everything of the best with your decision, if you're still on the border on being a $1,000,000 coach or not being a $1,000,000 coach. But like Ranjani said, jump, jump and catch, get on board. And it's so exciting because it's the end of the year. It's New Year's resolutions. It's 2021. It's going to be post-COVID. No one even knows what's going to happen. And this is an online opportunity for you to build a business. So I'm super excited to have you, all of you lovely ladies in the academy.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
Janine.
Thank you, Habiba, so much for sharing. That means a lot to us. Thank you. So I just saw also that Kathleen joined us. Welcome to the call. And if Soha is okay, I would like to ask if any of the other ladies, in particular Aisha or Kenisha or Alia, do have a question, or Kathleen. So if you want to unmute yourself, yeah. Kenisha, please go ahead and ask your question or share with us your experience going through the workshop, please.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here. So this has been a very powerful experience for me, the whole queen energy, everything, especially my biggest takeaway from everything that I've been going through the workshop, that part about fear, because that actually speaks to me personally, overcoming your fears and going forward, putting yourself out there. I mean, I'm already an online entrepreneur. I started out recently, but coaching is something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to empower other women, especially based on what I've been through growing up. I know that I have something positive to contribute to others, but in terms of content and all that, I didn't know how to put all of that together. But this has been a really empowering journey for me. I love every moment of it, and I'm trying my best to keep up with everything, the homeworks. I've also told other persons about it. I spoke to one of my girlfriends the other day and I told her about it. I also introduced her to the group. I think she's now in the group, and she was saying to me, wow, this come at a great time for me, because she was in the process of putting out a course and stuff. And she's saying that she was always procrastinating about getting up and getting it done. She's always putting it off. And she said when she saw this group and the content and everything that's in there, the type of support, she said it came at the right time. So I too hope that one day I'll be able to be in Million Stars Academy. In terms of to afford it, no, I'll be honest, I definitely can't afford it. I'm not even making that much money each month to afford tuition, but in terms of everything, the coaching and the materials that Fatima has been, sharing, it's been molding me and it's life-changing. So I'm definitely grateful.
Janine, you're on mute, please.
You muted, Janine.
Yes, there was like, I don't know, some weird things going on, some shenanigans here. So thank you, Kenisha, for sharing. Thank you. So
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what's happening. Thank you. So Aisha or Razan or Kathleen, do any of you have a questions, or also do you want to share your experience with the workshop? What was the impact on you that workshop had on you? Just unmute yourself and please do share with us, because we love to hear, how your lives are changing. And Alia.
Kathleen, would you like to share something with us?
Yeah, I'm 2 hours behind here, so I'm not prepared to go show my face. I'm just waking up. But
No problem.
I really, my main takeaway from it, I have had a lot of coaching before, was Fatima's energy. It's just like jumping off the screen, and that was really engaging and positive. And I'm kind of more like low key, quiet, laid back kind of person. So to have that that energy was really great. And yeah, so I liked the format of it. The 5 days. I looked forward to tuning in every morning, and just getting that inspiration was really great.
Awesome. I just want to add, Kathleen, I think we all started low-key, as low-key people. And it's because of Fatima's energy and the Million Stars Academy that we have the confidence to be the person that you're seeing today. It's definitely not something that came naturally, and I'm sure I speak for many of the ladies on the team, it's not something that came naturally for us as well. But with that motivation and having someone keeping us accountable, to show up as the queens we meant to be, we are what we are today, and we are what you see today. So it's definitely possible for anybody else.
Yes, absolutely, Shiam. Kathleen, did you want to add anything to what you?
No, yeah, I'd say that's definitely true. I think my just bad experiences have made me I was more outgoing when I was younger, and when I had confidence, when I had more confidence, and just over the years, experiences have made me more withdrawn, for sure.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, I think many of us here can relate to what you are saying. Absolutely. Yeah, Alia, did you have another question, or did you want to make a comment about the workshop? How has it been for you?
Hello, everybody. I don't really have a question. I think I just really wanted to make a comment as well. So life coaching is new to me. I'm 40 years old. I turned 40 this year. I've got 2 teenage boys, and I've been married for 14 years. I don't know if I said that already. And I've been working in IT for many, many years, right? But a few years ago, something really terrible happened. And then I ended up working in a toxic work environment as well. It's like, one of those times in your life where everything just goes wrong. And I found myself in that position, and it felt like everything around me was really crumbling. And I realized that I was unhappy in IT. I didn't enjoy it, but I just needed to do some soul-searching in terms of why did I stay in IT for so many years, And I think it was really just the joy of helping others, because when you're working in that environment, when people have a problem, they generally end up coming to you if there's a technical problem or anything like that. So that's what really gave me joy. And yeah, so I've just really been in search of something more, and something real. And then I don't know, this year, the year of so many losses, is the year that's also a year of so much blessings for me, because I was exposed to the world of life coaching. That's where I met Habiba. um, and she actually introduced me to Fatima's group, to the tribe, and I started watching a few videos, and I was just blown away by Fatima's energy. I was like, whoa, what have I been missing out on? Yeah, and then I saw the command your business, and I was like, oh my word, I need to see what this is about. So yeah, I'm just like so amazed. And what happens is that you see so many things online, but you're kind of skeptical about the online world because you don't know if it is real, and there's just so many free things out there. But I think the difference with this group of ladies, and this queenhood going on here, I mean, that is just so authentic. I mean, here I am. I'm interacting with all of you. I can't feel your presence. I mean, I can't touch you or anything like that. But I just feel this overwhelming connection. I don't know what it is. So I just really do feel very blessed and excited, to be learning from all of you.
Awesome. Janine, you muted.
Yeah, again. Thank you, Alia, for sharing.
Thank you.
That's really wonderful. Thank you so much. And Roseanne, do you have anything? Do you want to share with us your experience? Do you have questions for us here? Because we all came here to, to make your decision more easy, and so you can be in a safe space with us, so you can share your questions. Roseanne, you can please go ahead.
I think Roseanne might be having issues or frozen on her side.
Yeah, maybe sometimes the internet playing weird things. Okay, so does anyone want to share with us, or do you have any questions? Because I think otherwise, or did Aisha? I think Aisha didn't yet ask a question.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Actually, I just sent to the chat box. I was unable to attend the workshop throughout. This is my first time joining, so I have not much to say. I couldn't join this due to some reasons. So this is my first time. I've missed all the parts of the workshop, so I honestly have nothing to say.
Okay, but the good news is, Aisha, the good news is you still can binge watch all of the sessions, because they are still available in the unit number 9 inside the group. So you can go watch them all. They will be there until Tuesday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So they are still there. You can go watch them. We will be doing watch parties inside the group. You can, or you just can go by yourself to Unit 9 and watch all the sessions. And
okay, I will do that.
Yes, that would be awesome. And also you can, fill out the workbook, and even you can still fill out the homework inside the group, because you can still be running for to get a scholarship. So we are, all of the community managers, we always checking on the homework. So if you still add your homework there, you can still be eligible for a scholarship. So you still totally have the time to go watch everything and take all the golden nuggets from the workshop. So
okay, thank you so much. I'll
you're
do
most
that.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And if you need any
Janine,
links, yes, Shyam.
I also just want to remind the ladies, if you're still deciding on whether Million Stars is the place for you, bring your questions when we're meeting with Fatima again later on. And also just to remind them of the amazing bonuses that they can see that they will be getting within, when they do start in the academy. And I can tell you, it's really, really amazing. The press releases, how to write a book in 90 days, getting book on podcast and, online radio shows. And then also the fast track bonus that she's got, how to look impressive and confident on camera. And I wish I had known that the first time I made my video, but you guys are getting all of that. So you don't need to make any of the mistakes that we made in starting out on camera. So that is definitely a very to have starting out.
Absolutely, and also still it's not over. The workshop is still going on. So Fatima has created bonus sessions, and she will also be doing Zoom calls. There will be 2 Zoom calls happening the next week. So you can also jump on with her on the Zoom call to ask her questions tonight, or actually in 2 hours. We have Fatima going live inside the group again, where you can also ask your questions there live or send them to us. So it's not over yet, and so you still have enough time to make a good decision. You can book a call with Fatima if you want to speak to her in person, and she will just help you make the right decision for you. Or if you're not sure about the tuition, how to come up with it, she always has some good hints and ideas on how to get there and make your dreams come true and make really 2021 your best year ever. So yeah, I think if everybody is good, if nobody else has a question, then I think we're gonna wrap this up here. Sija, Fariha, do you think we need to add anything here, or Shyam?
Well, I think they should just get their questions ready for later on with Fatima. And just to thank everybody for taking the time to join us and just listen, ask your questions and give your comments about what Million Stars is and what the tribe is all about.
And also, if you've come up from now till maybe the next minute you will have a question, please feel free to DM us or ask Fatima when you come in. It's about 12 Eastern time that she will have the Q&A sessions, and that let's rock that. So that's all I can say. So all your questions will be answered. This is not the last session that we will have. So rest assured, every question will be answered and you will get all your answers. So thank you everybody for joining.
Thank you, Sija. Fariha, do you want to add anything?
No, really, I don't think I need to add anything, but if anyone, basically like everyone else, if anyone has any question, you can always DM us and you can bring your questions to the Q&A session, and keep enjoying the videos that are uploaded in the tribe, because they're all there for you. And even I'm learning from them, because this content is like gold, and I'm learning a lot through it. So I would like all of you to go through the content again, because it's there till the 15th of December. So make full use of it, because it's the best stuff there is. Best stuff, and although the best stuff is also in the Million Stars Academy, this is just a little part of it that we really want you to enjoy and experience.
Absolutely, thank you, Fariha. And I just
and keep looking good and wear your lip gloss all the time.
Yes, it's clear. And I just realized, Sadia, thank you so much for jumping on. Did you have any question, or did you want to share with us? Because I think you didn't share with us yet, just to make sure that everybody did have a chance to.
She did share.
She did share. Okay.
She did share.
Okay.
I think the one who missed is Razan Amardian. That's the name I see. I think we called out her name and we didn't hear from her. Yeah. So that she's the only person who if she is available, we can take questions from her. Everybody else has spoken.
Okay,
Janine.
that's wonderful. I just wanted to make sure. I'm a little bit tired. I went to sleep so late last night after that tapping. So
no issues.
But the most important thing we have, I think, everything what had to be said, and yeah, just keep on showing up. Take all the value you can out from the sessions that Fatima is still gonna be doing. Send us your questions and book your call with Fatima. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for spending some time with your lip gloss with us.
And we look forward to seeing them at 12 noon.
Yes, at 12 noon in less than 2 hours. Exactly.
Yes.
So thank you so much, ladies, and bye, everyone.
Bye-bye,
Thank
everybody.
you, Janine, and take care. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.